Good morning, everyone. I appreciate your punctuality. Let's begin on time as we have a full agenda ahead. It's encouraging to see all of you present today. As you know, Arcadia Studios strives on creativity, teamwork, and innovation. This month's key agenda item, organizing a team bonding program, aligns with our goal to enhance collaboration among our designers, developers, and marketing team. Before we begin, let's go around the table for self-introductions so that we can reaffirm our respective roles and departments. Nadia, please start.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I am Nadia, Secretary for this meeting and Administrative Executive at Arcadia Studios. I will be recording all minutes and noting action items for follow-up.
I'm Daniel, Human Resource Manager. I will be presenting the proposal for our team bonding program today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Anik, Finance Manager. I'll be reviewing the financial aspects of our proposal to ensure it aligns with our quarterly budget.
I am Tasha from Marketing. My team will support the event in terms of internal branding and creative engagement activities.
I'm Azim, Operation Manager. I'll oversee logistics and coordination once the plan is approved.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Haras, representing the employees' voice. I'll share feedback and suggestions gathered from our internal communication channel.
Excellent. Thank you all for the introductions. Let's proceed. Miss Nadia, would you please report any apologies for absence?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. All board members are present today. However, we have received an apology from Ms. Laila, the Assistant Human Resource Officer, who is unable to attend due to an external training commitment.
Noted. Thank you. Please record Miss Leila's apology in the minutes. Okay, moving on. The minutes of our previous meeting held on 25 September 2025 were circulated last week. Are there any corrections or amendments?
Madam Chairman, under item 4.2, the date for the server maintenance was listed as 15 October. It should be 16 October.
Noted, Azim. I will make the correction.
Thank you. Any other corrections? If there are no further corrections, may I have someone move to confirm the minutes?
I so move.
I second the motion.
All right, the minutes are confirmed with the noted correction. Let's move to matters arising. So in our last meeting, we discussed updating the employee handbook and revising our annual leave policy. Daniel, could you provide an update?
Yes, Madam Chairman. The HR department completed the first draft. We have added new sections on remote work policies and employees' wellness. The draft is being reviewed by legal and we will circulate it for feedback next week.
Very good. Please ensure the review includes the creative team's flexible work hours.
Noted, Madam Chairman.
Any other matters arising?
Yes, regarding to the procurement of new game testing equipment, the finance department has approved the purchase, and operations is managing the installation.
Right. Installation will be completed by Friday.
All right, let's move on. Now we move to our main agenda, the team bonding program for employees. I would like to invite our human resource manager, Mr. Daniel, to present the proposal.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. HR proposed a 2-day team bonding retreat at Cameron Highlands next month. The program includes outdoor activities such as obstacle course, group challenge, and a creative game design workshop to encourage collaboration among our developers and designers. The estimate budget is around 12,000 ringgit, covering transport, meals, accommodation, and facilitators. The program will include, therefore, First one is ice-breaking sessions, team challenge games, communication and leadership workshops, and lastly, a short motivational talk led by our internal trainer. The estimated cost is 12,000 ringgit, covering venue rental, meals, transportation, and facilitators. I also propose that we form an organizing committee with representative from each department.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. The proposal is now open for discussion. I encourage everyone to share their views.
Madam Chairman, while I appreciate the HR team's effort, I believe 12,000 ringgit is excessive. Our Q4 financial projections indicate we need to reduce discretionary spending. I propose we hold the program locally at a recreational park instead of an overnight trip. It could save at least 7,000 ringgit.
With due respect, Anik, while cost is important, the purpose of this program is to build genuine teamwork. A one-day local event won't achieve the same impact. The creative team has been under intense pressure lately. They deserve an environment away from the office to recharge.
I understand that, but financial responsibility is also a team value. We can't ignore our budget constraints just for a change of scenery.
Perhaps the finance department should also consider that an unmotivated team can cost more in the long run through lower productivity.
Okay, let's maintain professionalism. Both points are valid. Our goal is balance, team morale, and financial prudence. Does anyone have an alternative suggestions?
Madam Chairman, perhaps we can hold a one-night retreat instead of 2 days. That would reduce the budget while still providing the team bonding experience.
That's a fair compromise.
Madam Chairman, I would like to make a motion that Arcadia Studios organize a 2-day team bonding retreat at Cameron Highlands with an estimated budget of 12,000 ringgit.
Thank you. Is there a seconder for the motion?
I second the motion.
Madam Chairman, I propose an amendment to reduce the retreat duration from 2 days to one night and to limit the budget to 8,000 ringgit.
Thank you, Anik. Do we have a seconder for the amendment?
I second the amendment.
The amendment has been moved and seconded. Shall we put it to a vote? Those in favor of the amendment, please raise your hand. Okay, 3 in favor. Those against? All right, 3 against. As the chair, I will cast the deciding vote. I vote in favor of the amendment. The amended motion is carried. The program will be a one-night retreat with a budget of 8,000 ringgit Malaysia. So before we wrap up, are there any other matters that members would like to bring up for discussion?
Madam Chairman, I would like to raise an item regarding flexible work arrangements. Over the past few months, several employees have requested the option of a hybrid schedule, 3 days in the office and 2 days remote. This is mainly from the creative and design teams, citing improved productivity when working from home.
Thank you, Daniel. That's an important matter. Let's open the floor for discussion.
While I understand the appeal, I'm concerned about productivity tracking. Remote work may increase flexibility, but it can also lead to inconsistent communication between departments, especially in project-based environments like ours.
With respect, Anik, our designers often work best when they are not confined to a strict office setting. Many marketing agencies now use hybrid systems successfully. It improves job satisfaction and also creativity.
From an operation standpoint, we will need to ensure proper coordination between remote and on-site staff. Deadlines will get tricky if people are not available simultaneously.
I've spoken to several employees and many prefer flexibility, especially during game testing cycles. However, they also value in-person brainstorming. A structured hybrid model could balance both needs.
HR proposed a 3-month trial period for the hybrid system. Starting in January 2026, we will track productivity and gather feedback before making it permanent.
That sounds reasonable. Does anyone have concerns about implementation?
If HR can set clear KPIs and ensure accountability through weekly reporting, finance will have no objection.
Okay, good. Let's proceed with the trial. Daniel, please prepare a policy draft and circulate it by the next meeting.
Understood, Madam Chairman.
Is there any other matter to be raised?
Yes, Madam Chairman. I'd like to address a concern shared by several employees. The increasing workload and overtime hours during our recent project periods. Some employees reported staying beyond 10 p.m. several nights a week.
That is indeed concerning. Daniel, could you share HR's observations?
Yes, Madam Chairman. HR has received several feedback forms mentioning fatigue and burnout. Although our creative team is passionate, long working hours have affected their mental well-being. Some have even used up their annual leave to recover.
Extended hours are often inevitable during development cycles, but burnout leads to long-term productivity loss. From a financial perspective, it's unsustainable. Overtime pay adds up quickly.
I agree. Our marketing division faced similar stress before the last game launch. I believe we should regulate late working hours, especially for non-critical deadlines.
Perhaps we can establish a no overtime without prior approval rule. It allows flexibility when necessary but prevents overworking from becoming the norm.
That's a good suggestion. HR can also introduce a Wellness Friday. It's a concept once a month. Employees can leave early for team recreation or relaxation. It doesn't affect deadlines but helps prevent burnout.
Provided it doesn't interfere with operations. Finance support that.
I like both sides, approval-based overtime and monthly wellness initiatives. Let's make it an action item. HR and operations will draft the new overtime regulation and wellness schedule.
On behalf of the employees, thank you, Madam Chairman. This will mean a lot to the team.
Employee welfare is a top priority at Arcadia Studios. We grow only when our team feels value. Alright, next, I'd like to raise a strategy item on behalf of the board, expanding Arcadia Studios portfolio into mobile game development. Our console and PC games have done well, but the mobile gaming sector is booming across Southeast Asia.
I strongly support that idea. Our analytics show that 70% of gamers aged 16 to 25 in Malaysia prefer mobile platforms. With our brand strength, we could enter the market quickly through a smaller project of spin-off version of our existing titles.
While it's an attractive market, I must raise a financial concern. Developing mobile games requires a different monetization model, free to play, in-app purchases, and advertising revenue. The return might be unpredictable.
True, but the resource requirements are smaller. We can allocate a separate mobile development sub-team, avoiding strain on our current production pipeline.
From HR view, we will need to hire or train staff with mobile UI or UX and optimization skills. That means new recruitment costs.
The current team has shown interest in mobile projects. A few programmers have also cited experience with Unity and Unreal Mobile SDKs. Maybe we could start with an internal pilot before full launch.
Good suggestions. I propose we begin with a mobile adaptations of our current best-selling game, Eclipse Runner, as a test project. If successful, we can expand fully into the mobile market.
Madam Chairman, may I propose an amendment? Instead of a full adaptation, let's do a light prototype first to test player response and ROI before large-scale investment.
Duly noted. Shall we put this to a vote? All in favor of amending the motion to begin with a mobile prototype rather than a full adaptation? Okay, the motion is carried by majority vote. Daniel and Azim, please coordinate with the technical team for a feasibility report by the next meeting.
Understood, Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman, I would like to propose an item regarding our company branding. Our logo and website haven't been refreshed since 2018. Given our expansion and the younger audience we are targeting, I propose rebranding exercise, modernizing our logo, typography, and also visual theme.
That's a big initiative. Please elaborate more, Tasha.
Currently, our branding feels dated. The bright red logo worked for our first few games, but the gaming scene has evolved. Players associate sleek and minimal visual with professionalism and innovation. We could launch a new identity alongside our next game release for maximum impact.
I must caution that rebranding can be costly, such as new signage, merchandise, website, and packaging. Has marketing estimated the budget?
Yes, preliminary costing is 18,000 ringgit for a full rebrand, including design, rollout, and social media launch.
18,000 ringgit is significant, considering our Q4 budget is already tight. Could we postpone until Q1 2026? 2026.
If we delay, our launch rebranding will feel outdated. Competitors like Novabyte and Dreamforge recently rebranded and got huge online traction.
From an internal standpoint, a fresh brand can also boost morale and pride in the company. Employees' identity strongly with a company's visual identity.
I support it, but at the same time, I agree with Anik that we could split the cost, perhaps begin with logo and website redesign this year, and postpone merchandise to the next quarter.
Well, that's a balanced approach. Shall we make a motion to approve phase 1 of the rebranding project logo and digital platforms in Q4 2035 and defer phase 2 merchandise and physical assets to Q1 2026?
So move.
Seconded.
All in favor? Alright, the motion is unanimously carried. Marketing to begin immediate coordination with the design team. Meanwhile, finance will release partial funding as agreed.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I will ensure the new branding reflects our vision for Arcadia's future.
Okay, so our next meeting is proposed for Thursday, 27 November 2025 at 10 a.m. in the same meeting room. Are there any other objections? Alright, no objections. Very well. The date and time are confirmed. As there is no further business, I declare this meeting adjourned at 11:10 a.m. Thank you all for your active participation and valuable contributions. Let's ensure this team bonding event becomes a success.
Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Madam
Thank you,
Chairman.
Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Chairman.